wonderful life for Stephen and Kayla? Enjoy the fantasy.
It's early.
Yeah, it is.
What time did you get here?
I never left.
What about Samantha?
She's fine. She's with Mrs. Cobb.
Julia, don't you think you need to go home and get some rest?
No, I can't go. I don't care what anybody says.
What I started to talk about last night, Julia.
What?
I've been doing a lot of thinking, and... Jason.
I tried to get you at home, but you'd already left. There's some things I wanted to go over with you.
Yes, well, I need a few minutes.
Victoria, under the circumstances, I don't think it's very wise that you and Miss Wainwright spend so much time together.
And under the circumstances, I need to speak with Julia.
I'm the only person you should be talking to right now. Come on, I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
Jason, no.
Look, you pay me for my expertise. I don't want you speaking to Julia.
¡Hombre! ¡Ayúdame!
Señor.
Mis amigos se han perdido toda la noche, ¿entiendes?
Hey, I almost cut off my throat.
You speak English?
Un poquito.
Un poquito? My friends have been abducted. I looked all night, man. I don't know where else to look. The longer I sit here talking to you about it, the greater the chances are I'm never going to see them again.
Senor, you do not understand. I feel for your troubles.
Uh-huh. You're sorry for me, but you can't do anything about it. You couldn't organize a search party or anything like that?
This is a small town, a poor town. We have no resources.
And you're so busy. Maybe I could help you out. Maybe I could shave you myself.
He's still in there.
Sit down. Have something to eat.
Are you crazy? Wait, he could be out any minute.
A little protein to start the day.
Castillo nearly had my head yesterday. I've never come so close to being caught.
He's good.
He's too good. Richard, how can you eat at a time like this?
Mama always taught me the most important meal of the day is breakfast. Besides, Cruz is alone now. There are two of us.
I think this climate's gone to your head.
Don't worry. I'll take out Castillo when the time is right, but first, we have some other business to attend to.
Such as?
His friends, including Bedford.
Where are they?
In a safe place. Vámonos.
Where are we?
Hey, you both okay? I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Oh, I have a crick in my neck. Ow. What is all that stuff over there?
I think it's dope.
What, are you serious?
Yeah, I think this is probably one of those big marijuana plantations. Looks like a drying shed to
We're
me.
probably out in the middle of nowhere. Well, it isn't exactly my idea of Class A digs. Hello?
Shh, shh, shh.
Buenos dias. Would you mind telling us where we are?
You're in hell, lady.
Don't even know the man.
Well, your father seems
My
to think
father is making a mountain out of a molehill, and you're goading him on.
No, I am acting in the public interest. If a crime has been committed, it's my job to see justice done.
Oh, give me a break.
You know, you are acting peculiar, my friend. You are acting weird, bordering on the bizarre. Here we have a blood relative. He's missing, probably dead, maybe murdered, and you won't lift a finger to cooperate.
Oh, come on. You're not interested in this case. If, in fact, it is a case. Your only interest is in finding some excuse to harass the Capwells.
You suspect the Capwells?
I didn't say that.
You brought them up.
Look, it's no secret around town, Timmons. You have it in for СиСи.
You know, I don't know where this investigation is going to lead me, but whether it ends up at СиСi Capwell's doorstep or somebody else's, I'm going to hold that person responsible for your uncle's death.
Oh, well, hi-yo, Silver, hooray. Now, can I go, please?
Well, you're an astute young man. I'd like to hear your opinion.
Okay, fine. Don't think I don't know why you'd love to get СиСi over a barrel. Because you think it would help you score brownie points with Gina.
What does Gina have to do with it?
Oh, come on. You think I'm blind? Gina's the reason you get up in the morning. She's the reason you go to bed at night. And I'm pretty sure she's the reason you took this case.
You're still carrying a torch, aren't you?
Look, I don't give a damn what you do with Gina. But you make sure that you leave me and my family out of it. I made such a big mistake.
What? What do you mean?
Tell me you don't hate me. Tell me you at least listen to what I've got to say.
Sure. Aren't you supposed to be at the hospital?
I put the hospital on hold. I can't operate. My hands are shaking like a leaf. I haven't slept in days. Can I come in?
Sure. I mean, I suppose.
Oh. You probably think I'm dog meat.
No. I mean, I admit I was a little hurt when you walked out on me. I was disappointed, but I got over it.
No, don't say that.
What?
Don't say that you got over it. Oh, you must have been such a dope. How could I ever think that I could leave a gorgeous, beautiful woman like you for 5 minutes alone? I must have been out of my gourd. Please, tell me. Tell me that there's at least a teeny, tiny margin of hope left. Tell me that you haven't given up on me entirely.
Well, I suppose we could be friends.
No. Friends is not good. Friends is bad. Friends is really bad. Here. Listen. And what do you hear?
Nothing.
Exactly. That is the sound of a dead heart.
Oh, come on.
Gina, my heart stopped beating from the second I walked out that door. I'm a zombie, baby. My life is like a black hole without you.
No, you're just being melodramatic. It must be broken or something.
Gina, here. Listen. Now, what do you hear?
The thump.
That is the sound of a loving, generous woman. That is the sound of a woman who knows how to forgive.
Oh, Scott. But you said I wasn't any good for you. I mean, I know I'm kind of an unconventional person. I don't do things the way I should. I can't walk the straight and narrow no matter how hard I try.
No, Gina, see, that's what I love about you. You're crazy, you're zany, you're unpredictable.
I pretended to be blind even when I could see.
I loved it. I thought that was so zany. I mean, look, I've got to admit, you really had me going there. It was great.
I only did it because I was so in love with you.
I know that now. Honey, what can I tell you? Med school, the long hours, the grind, suffering people day in and day out. I mean, I lost my perspective. I lost my sense of humor. I came down really hard on you, baby. And God knows that I am sorry.
You mean it? Really? For me? Oh.
I want you to get that slimy boyfriend of yours off my back.
What slimy boyfriend?
Don't play innocent with me. That slime ball who calls himself a DA. He's made 3 calls to my office already.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, yes, you do, because I know what set it up. You were meeting him at the Orient Express.
For lunch.
Lunch? You were cackling over the food and plotting my downfall, weren't you?
СиСи, that's an outrageous thing to say.
I don't like him table hopping and making insinuations to me. I don't like him trying to link me to that disappearance of that oil rigger over 25 years ago.
Well, did you do it?
Oh, you are really something. You really are. You're in on it, aren't you? Of course you are, after with all the lies and the harassment and the slander. Oh, Gina's got to be at the bottom of it, doesn't she?
Oh, СиСи, cool out. Take a Valium or something.
You've been snooping around, haven't you? You've been trying to pin something on Pamela and me? Huh? Then turn it over to your blood-sucking consort of yours?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even have a consort, at least not at the moment. Too busy being a mother.
I don't want any more phone calls, Gina. I don't want any more table-hopping business from the DA, you understand me?
I can't tell Keith how to do his job.
You better tell him how to do his job. Because if he doesn't get off my back, you're gonna pay for it.
You're so bossy.
One more thing, you stay away from me, my house, my family, and don't even think about going up to the hospital to bother Pamela while she's with Meyson.
Meyson? Why, what's wrong with him? Why is he in the hospital?
You just stay away.
Look, amigo, no need to get violent. After all, I am el jefe.
Then why don't you start acting like el jefe and do your job?
Look, I'll make some phone calls, okay? I'll call the police chief of Loreto, San Lucas, all the towns around here. I'll tell them all the information and I'll find out if they've seen any or heard anything about your friends.
What else?
I'll start a search party. I'll call the federal police. Look, I'll even start the search party myself. Huh?
Gracias.
Por nada. Anything else?
I'm gonna take another look around.
Look, you gotta get this guy off my back. It's like a bulldog. He just won't quit. Either you do something about it, or we'll all be in trouble.
So, would you mind telling us where we are? I am an American citizen. I have rights.
Oh? You have no rights. Who do you think you are, huh? Disneyland? Huh? You think you're some kind of furry princess? You can order people around or something, huh?
Well...
Huh, Rubia? Rubia?
Hey, leave her alone!
What? What?
No! No, wait, wait, senor! Por favor!
So you have a voice, huh?
But he's a man. You would have done the same.
So your boyfriend?
Yes. Look, just tie him up again, all right? You won. There's no need to kill him.
No, I wouldn't dream of killing you people. No. Only if they order me to.
This room is so quiet. Gives me the willies.
You know, it'll help if you talk to him. Or maybe if you want to just hold his hand.
You know what the doctor said last night? Meyson may be in a coma forever.
Don't be scared, Pamela.
I just don't think I could face that. Dear God, what would we do?
There's really no reason to be discussing that right now. Will you just promise me one thing?
What?
Please don't give up on him. And don't let them take him off the system.
Well, of course not. I never even dream of that.
Why don't I just let you be alone with him for a while?
Come back later.
Please. Do you think he knows we're here?
I would think not.
Both his parents close around him. Should give him some comfort, huh?
Pamela, I want to talk to you. Let's go outside where it's private.
Well, I don't think we're going to find him on private place in this hospital, except here.
Yes, I had a talk with Gina today. I told her I knew she was snooping around, meddling into this business with Hal, and I told her to stop it.
Wonderful. That's just like admitting you were involved.
Please. I admitted nothing except that I knew she was hobnobbing with Timmons at the restaurant, that's all.
Wretched little man. Everywhere I go, he keeps popping up.
Timmons is the one we have to worry about. I think the only way to get to him is through Gina. If she feels threatened enough, maybe she can make him back off.
Oh, I hope so, СиСи. He's such a determined person. I mean, what if he really does go after us? How on earth are we going to stop him?
It's all there. Not enough. Every centavo. Look, with Castillo breathing down my neck, there aren't enough pesos in this stinking country to buy my silence. What's wrong with Senor Richard? Why doesn't he just finishes him off with one clear shot? There are the others. Ah, forget the others. It's Castillo that is following me like a hungry dog.
Going somewhere, Jefe.
Here you are. Cream, no sugar, right? I'm, sorry I had to haul you out of there, but it was for the good of the case.
Jason, I don't even know what that means anymore, for the good of the case. I have been doing a lot of things lately that are very questionable, and it's all for the good of the case, and Meyson is lying in there fighting for his life.
You had breakfast?
No, why?
You sound like a person with very low blood sugar. You're very down, you're very negative. Look, there's a little bistro around the corner. Why don't we go and get some eggs, Florentine, a little French roast coffee, and talk this over?
Would you stop it? Ethics has nothing to do with blood sugar.
I just don't want you to lose perspective.
It would help me get perspective if I could get in there and talk to Julia.
And discuss what?
Yesterday, she asked me to try to reach a fair settlement, and I think it makes sense.
Damn it, I knew it was going to be something crazy.
It is not crazy. It is less crazy than the squabbling and the contentiousness that led to Meyson's injury.
Victoria, what happened to Meyson was an accident, pure and simple. It could have happened to any one of us. Now, look, we're all worried about Meyson. We're all praying for his recovery. But I don't want you to start assuming responsibility for the tragedy.
It just seems so senseless at this point to talk about money.
You're a very warm-hearted, generous woman. I mean, you care about people. I just don't want you taking on excessive guilt. That's exactly what Julia wants.
What do you mean?
Don't you see it? That's what she's doing. She's playing on your sympathies, your admirable sense of responsibility. She wants you to pay the price for Meyson's injury.
Oh, that's not true.
Trust me. And look at this thing in the perspective of the long haul. When Meyson, God willing, recovers and leaves this hospital and goes off into the sunset with Julia, I don't want you feeling bad about the things that you gave away. You and Chip still deserve to be very well taken care of.
This is so confusing.
Victoria, I know this has been tough on all of us. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed by things, well, it's all the more reason not to make any big decisions. Why don't we just leave everything as is? Hmm?
Okay.
That's a girl. Hey, excuse me for a minute. I gotta make a phone call.
Smoothing out the rough spot.
I'd like to talk to you about Meyson.
I was at the DA's office. Guess what for?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Timmons had me in there for half an hour grilling me for information about my uncle.
Yes? So?
Now, he seems to think that there was a crime committed and that somehow you two are involved.
The man is a lunatic. You don't really believe anything like that.
No, I don't listen to anything Timmons has to say. All I know is that my uncle got up one morning and he just took off. There has never been any evidence of foul play.
I should hope not.
But there is definitely some kind of vendetta going on between you and Timmons.
Yes, well, he happens to be a vicious little man.
This whole investigation is a sham. A pretext of some crazy little power play between you and Timmons, and I don't want my family to be caught up in the middle of it.
We're really sorry.
Look, my father has had a really tough life. His brother disappeared, and he's had a lot of other disappointments as well. Now, I don't want to see my father become a pawn in your feud with Timmons.
You knew where they were the whole time, didn't you?
Amigo, you do not understand.
Oh, I understand perfectly.
Look, I am not that important. I am only...
You have been jerking me around, man. Put your hands where I can see them. Put it on the floor. Don't move. Now you get around here. Come here, come here, come here. Now hurry up! Get your butt on the floor! Don't move. Okay. Where are my people?
I am not giving that kind of information.
Don't tell me that, pal! That's the wrong answer! Now, if you listen to me, I'm gonna give you one chance. You tell me where they are, or I will kill you.
All right. I'll tell you what you want to know. I'll tell you where your friends are. But I cannot guarantee they'll be there when you get there.
Too fast.
I would like something to drink. I'm very thirsty. I think we all are. You're being selfish.
You Americanos. Always asking for something, right? Give me this, give me that. Here.
Juanito.
Jefe.
Is there any way to speak to our guests? Don't worry, it's purified.
I don't think I want anything from you.
No? Not even news of your fiancé?
Where is he?
Chasing his tail in circles around Bandero.
You know, Cruz always looked up to you.
I'm flattered.
Yeah, I bet you are. He always thought you were an intelligent man, unlike me. He couldn't believe you went to the other side.
There is one thing you learn quick in my profession.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
There are no sides. Ah, Miss Bedford. Still alive and kicking.
Go ahead. Be as jaded as you like, but where I come from, there's still two sides, good and bad. And the word traitor still has the same meaning it's always had.
Come on, Richard. We don't have time to waste on this.
You're even worse than he is.
Juanito, vámonos.
You work for a price, and you don't care who foots the bill now, do you? Now, I think
Shut
there's
up.
a word for that, isn't there?
Shut
Only
up.
difference is your kind of prostitute carries a gun now, doesn't she?
Hey, stop! No, enough! Juanito, is everything ready?
Si, Jefe.
Is the plane full of gas?
Si.
Good. Because I think we're going to have more than one shipment to drop.
Well, the evidence sheets are mounting up, baby.
What evidence? All you got is a box of trinkets and a warped mind.
Well, I get a human bone found in your backyard. That's a trinket.
Oh, please, not again, huh?
Well, you know, I suppose that, you know, if you strung it and hung it around your neck like a cannibal chief, yeah, I suppose it'd be a trinket.
You are truly deranged, and you're just lucky we agreed to come down here in the first place. You wouldn't have a hope in hell of getting us down here on your own.
Of course, then we do have the diamond money clip and that picture of Hal and Pammy together.
I think that's been answered adequately.
You know, I have a scenario here. Actually, I have a couple scenarios here.
I see no reason to sit here for this.
Oh, I'm just getting warmed up. First one features him as a jealous husband. You see, he walks in on you two locked in each other's arms, and he just, you know... No. Well, the next one sort of stars you, my darling. It is a scorned woman looking for revenge. No? Well, it all adds up to murder.
It adds up to nothing because you couldn't sell it to the comic books. Absolutely bloody nothing.
What are you getting so hot and bothered
Because
about?
I'm a busy man, and I've given you just about all the time I'm going to give you.
Exactly, and I'm
Where
leaving.
are you going?
I have an injured son in the hospital.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine right there, darling.
You don't have any children, do you?
Well, none that I know about, but I...
No family, no friends, no friendships to keep you human. In fact, you can't even hang on to a woman, can you, Mr. Timmons?
I think I'm conducting
I
some
think you're just a lonely little man who runs on fear and envy. And you have a teeny little power that you use to run ripshot over everybody. I think you're pathetic. And the only case you probably have, dear, is one that I wouldn't speak about in mixed company. Come on, СиСи, we have a son we need to get back to. When you think you have something important to say to us, call us. Till then, I think you should leave us alone.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. It's all right.
What, Victoria, what? Are you all right?
I'm fine. You just go on with your rounds. Do whatever you have to do. Fine.
Look, I'm sorry. Is everything okay?
I'm just having a nervous breakdown, okay? I'm fine.
Come on, look. Yeah, sit. All right, sit down. I wish I can give you some reassuring news about Meyson. It's just no way to tell at this time.
Yes, I understand. Thank you. You've been very kind. Thank you.
You know, I know that this has been very difficult for you at this time because of everything that you've been going through, but I think that you've shown a lot of courage, and I really feel that you can keep it going for as long as you need to.
I'm not going to start using again, if that's what you mean.
Well, that's the confidence I like to hear. I'm sorry. What did I say? Did I say something?
I don't feel very confident. I am scared to death. Every time I make a decision, I try to figure out if it's right or wrong, if it's smart or if it's dumb. As you know, Meyson and I were going through the process of splitting up before the accident. We have been arguing a lot about money, and now it just seems very pointless. A lot of people are telling me to drop the whole thing. People are telling me to stand firm, and I don't know what to do because people are telling me to do all sorts of different things.
Where are you traveling to, Meyson? Can you hear me? Do you know how much I love you?
What are you doing here?
Well, I heard about Meyson. Someone said he was in a coma.
Yep.
Can't you bring him out of it?
I wish it was that simple.
But he was so smart, so articulate. Hope he doesn't end up some kind of vegetable or something.
Well, it's kind of hard to predict at this point how it will affect him, but I think you should not get crazy over your fantasies.
Well, what about his family? They must be terribly upset.
Yeah, they're very concerned.
How's Victoria handling it?
Why?
Well, I saw you talking to her a minute ago. I don't know what you said to her, but she seemed very emotional.
Oh, Gina.
Well, I know you have a wonderful bedside manner. You were a great comfort to me when I was blinded. I'm sure you'll be an even greater comfort to her now that you've had a little practice.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Why do you make yourself so available to everybody?
What do you want me to do, Gina? Turn my back on everybody?
Oh, no, you could never do that. Especially not to a stranger.
Oh, this is crazy.
You only turn your back on friends, people you supposedly love.
Gina, this is not the place for this discussion. And we've had it before.
I know, Gina. Go home. Gina, go home. Shut up.
I didn't say that.
No, but that's probably what you're thinking. You probably think I'm making a fool out of myself. Well, I probably am. So I'll just get out of your great white way. You go ahead and play Albert Schweitzer or Mother Teresa or whatever it is you think you're doing. Being the perfect person, saving everybody else in this less than perfect world.
It's hardly a matter of that, Gina.
Gee, you're so skilled. You can help anybody out. I mean, least of all, a washed up, out of work actress with a drug problem.
Victoria needed some advice. She was battling her conscience over a question of ethics, something you don't know anything about.
Try me.
I already did, Gina.
You look so young.
He's resting. Clever, stubborn mind's taking a break.
I haven't seen that expression for a long time. He's always so mad at me. Julia, I've been thinking, and...
Oh, there you are.
Jason, you're interrupting. Leave us alone.
Look.
I mean it. What I have to say only concerns the three of us in this room.
I never did like flying coach.
Yeah, not enough leg room.
You got a nice little business going here. Yeah, we like Santa Claus, right? Every time we come, people get happy.
Ho, ho, ho. How many chimneys are you going down today?
One in New Mexico and one other place.
Well, how do you drop these things down? I mean, how do you get it down there?
Did you ever use a parachute?
Yeah, many times.
Well, you and the muchachas, you step over to the door and you hop out. Except you don't have a parachute.
They're my ethics. I have a mind and a soul. Pretty good body.
Hi, beautiful.
What are you so happy about?
Yes.
No, I'm not in the mood.
What is
yet.
the most beautiful, heartwarming sight in the entire world?
I don't know.
How about СиСи on the run? Tail between his legs.
What are you talking about?
That's where I had him. He's in my office. He turned 7 shades of purple.
What, have you got some new evidence?
Oh, you know me. I'm a wizard at this stuff. I weave things. I throw things up in the air until something comes down to substantial.
Keith.
Then, boom! СиСi Catwell, come on down.
I saw him a little while ago. He didn't look very scared to me.
Well, he's bluffing. He was bluffing in my office. He's an expert at that. So was Pamela. But I could tell him. I had him quaking. I did. Dear, libations so early in the morning. What did that nasty old man do to my poor little Gina?
He came down here trying to bully me. He said I better get you off his back or else.
I told you. I told you I got him on the run. Can I have one of those?
Suppose.
Why? Why would he come to you?
I don't know. He thinks I have some influence over you.
What do you do? What do you do, my dear?
Here.
Why so blue, lamb chop?
I had a crummy day.
Tell Uncle Tiki.
Well, it started with
What?
СиСi, and then it went downhill from there.
Well, don't get depressed. Get even.
I can't. I'm not up for a good fight.
Sure you are.
Do you think I have ethics?
Honey, I think you have the cutest, tastiest, most weird set of ethics in the world.
Keith, I'm serious.
I'm serious. You want me to tell you what you have? You have guts. You have grit. And with that, we can nail СиСi. And we can get anybody. Did I just say booty? Yes, I do.
Promise.
I do. Come to Papa. I need you. God knows I need you.
What the heck?
Julia, you and I haven't been able to see eye to eye for quite some time now.
I know.
But I think we can agree on one thing. What's most important now is Mason's recovery.
Thank you.
For what?
For getting rid of Jason and talking to me like a person.
Yeah, well, Jason can be a jerk sometimes, but he was right about one thing.
What?
Mason's injury has nothing to do with the divorce settlement. I do want him to get well. I really do. But I can't make a decision based on guilt.
So, I guess you're not going to...
It means I'm going to drop all my demands.
What?
I have worked up a lot of hate towards Mason in the past couple weeks while we were fighting about money. I wanted revenge. I wanted restitution in equal proportion to the pain that I suffered. And now, looking at him lying there, I know that I do not hate him. Yes, I'm angry with him, but I don't hate him. And if I am completely honest with myself, I have to admit that I have been feeling contempt for somebody else.
Me?
No, for myself. For the person that I have become. I have been fighting dirty, and that is not me. It's not somebody that I want to be.
Well, none of us have been on our best behavior lately.
Oh, that's an understatement. At any rate, I'm not going to let this run my life. I'm going to agree to Mason's initial offer because I want to. Not because I'm feeling guilty and not because he is lying here looking so pathetic.
Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you, and I'm not doing this for Mason. I'm doing it because I have to move on.
why you have to get better. So you do it.
Almost there. Would you like to get high, huh? Before you get low? Oye, ¿tienes lumbre?
Perdón, carnal. No como.
Donahue meet the funniest men in America, Milton Berle, Sid Caesar, and Danny Thomas. They've kept us laughing for over 50 years. Find out about their trials, triumphs, and future plans next on Donahue.